Hey everybody, Max Monster here, doing a new Barbarian build that I put together. It kind of takes Hammer of the Ancients and combines it with Whirlwind, so I'm trying to utilize the best of both um, types of builds. I combined them. I'm not the first to do it, but I haven't really seen anyone with this type of skill combination, and it works surprisingly strong. It's the same barb that I did with the um, Hammer of the Ancients build that I have up. Sheet damage says 183k, but that's buffed. Obviously, I got Weapon Master on, and Ruthless is up too, so that's going to be some big damage right there. This isn't the same axe, the same scorn. That's my DPS scorn. There's no life steal, so I went to a lower DPS scorn with life steal because I was running around with a build with just the King's belt, life steal 2.8, and it was working really well. But I kept hitting a couple of troubles. I couldn't figure out why. I didn't realize I had no lifesteal on the weapon. I thought I did. I can work with a one-hander. One-hands are a lot less DPS. They swing faster, so you get a lot of more attack speeds. But I don't feel the need for attack speed with it. It works pretty good with this as it is. I'm going to do MP5 key run. It clears it pretty good. I went with prioritizing strength and crit damage, and didn't do too much in attack speed, and it shows. I got one attack a second still. Same Hammer Ancient build, 64.5 crit. That's with the Scoundrels 3%. 539 to damage. Not the highest, but it's good. And with all that strength you get a phenomenal amount of armor, and I did a good job with resists, so I sacrificed a little damage that way, but went with the resistance. 500 for MP10 would probably be the minimal. For MP5 you probably don't even need half that. Not entirely sure, I haven't tested it on low resistances. So, big thing here, 7.5% life steal. That's going to come in handy. A little bit of life per hit, some life per kill. That'd be handy too. That's really it for that. What's making this work is the skills. Calling it the Dreadnaught build because of its ability just to take damage, and it deals it right back. So starting with the standard Hurricane Whirlwind build, allows you to move at full speed while whirlwinding, and we use sprint and run like the wind, get those little tornadoes out, just like a whirlwind. And then we go with Hammer of the Ancients with smash, just like Hammer of the Ancients build. And of course what's really going to make this relevant is Battle Rage into the fray, so we get the crits, and we get Fury for each crit. And then the two oddballs in there are Overpower with Crushing Advance, which allows you to redirect 35% of the incoming damage for 4 seconds. As long as there's a big pack of mobs, or more than 3 or 4, you're going to permanently have Overpower up. So you're permanently going to take 35% less damage right off the bat with that, and you get the attack. And what's nice about Overpower is it does not interrupt your Whirlwind. The problem with Revenge, the problem with Rend, is they all interrupt your Whirlwind attack. So it's not good. Same with Leap, Ground Stomp. Ignore Pain doesn't interrupt, but it also doesn't really last long enough. And it doesn't do any damage. And so what we've done is we've taken Warcry and added this into it as a Fury generator. If you notice, I have no attack that generates Fury, so in a bind I can use Warcry and get a little Fury going. It doesn't really appear to be necessary as long as you keep Battle Rage active. That's kind of key. And impunity, well, with the Warcry you get 20 Fury, and you also increase your armor by 20% for 60 seconds. And all your resistances by, I do impunity, all your resistances by 20% while effective, so you get a real big boost. So when you buff up, all you gotta, well, oops, forgot about the passives. Using Unforgiven, just because it's standard Fury gain. The key weapon master and Ruthless are in there. And you could swap out to Animosity if you wanted. That'd give you higher Fury pool and more Fury generation. It would probably work just as fine, but I find Unforgiving just a little bit stronger, especially MP10. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a go. When you buff up, do the one Battle Rage that costs, and then do your Warcry that doesn't cost. And I'm probably going to lag when I go in. This is just MP5. I was looking for basically a low MP5 farm build. And then I wanted one that was actually usable in MP10. As you can see, this is just wrecking. That high life steal's coming through, the high damage is coming through. You know, for MP5 it pretty much makes it a joke. And I haven't even started keeping up the overpower. I have to get a big group. I refresh the buffs often, because if I don't, I'll just forget. It'll never happen. So I can get a nice big mob coming through. I kind of die too quick, but no, you don't see the die too quick. I don't get enough crits to keep overpower going. MP10 overpower is permanent in that kind of large pack. I'll do my usual MP10 key run. So now when it comes to the big guys, I bring out the big attack. I don't want to sit there forever whirlwinding, especially in MP10. As you can see, I can just take the damage, no problem. That was with Ground Cry buff down. Or Warcry. Need more time. Let's see, there's no problem with Fury. Let's see, this is usually the difficult place to break. Obviously, things can hurt you. It's still Diablo. Need more time. You won't do that.
Fine work. So, do you
pretty
have
easy.
Sisters, lovers, attractive female companions? No. Don't get mad. I'm just trying to get acquainted with you.
The viability in 10 is just incredible. Just don't even fear the big packs. long as you're keeping your buffs up. I don't get anything with a lot of hit points. You want to annihilate with the hammer. Hammer for big guys, whirlwind for small guys. You get best of both worlds. Loving it. Such a fast farmer. I'm not really farming. I'm just showing it off. So you're critting all the time anyways. Basically the overpower resets more often with more crits. So it's stuff keeping up. You're always overpowering. You got great mobility like a whirlwind build. Most people want mobility when they got whirlwinds. And you got great single target damage. Yeah, great key farming build. Great mass farm build. It's pretty fun. Even if you just do MP1, you can basically one-shot it with a hammer. I got gear, obviously. This is still highly viable. Move back. And this is... I think my buff dropped. Usually never out of mana. But I've been holding down all the buttons. Yeah, Fury. Sorry, it's late.
Still recharging.
Take the hill, brothers. Don't let these dogs have it.
Not ready yet. More time.
I can survive the freezes, but why? Got caught anyway. So even on those low MP, things are dying way too quick. But that MP10, you're in all those packs and you got the chargers around you and all that stuff. You're permanently got over power up, which is just fantastic in itself. Then as you get used to it, you can see when you're starting to lose fury, so you can just hit the war cry and get some fury. I usually recharge them as soon as I hit a major pack. Mobs get caught. I'm sure he's messing with me. works nice with the spring and then running out of stuff pretty quick.
Still recharging.
Those whirlwinds kill stuff in and around. These lower MPs wrecks these whirlwinds.
Need more time.
So, yeah, I was always a big pack, so I just stayed whirlwinding. Kind of like any other build, if you're doing something that's working, don't stop. But in MP10, I usually find once I'm down to 2-3 mobs, it's time to stop and hammer, because hammer with lifesteal like this is just massive amounts.
Still recharging. Full kappa guides my hand.
Let's see, I one-shot him, so why mess around?
Ready.
Let's see that how you're starting to perma overpower there.
Need more
I definitely don't need it here.
ready yet.
Angry foliage in these parts.
Was wondering when Blizzard was gonna put in some serious one-handers to compete with the scoring for the melee classes. Cause I tried using it, you know. Closest thing is back with the Fury, it just doesn't compare. I'm gonna have to get 2 of them at the price to beat this. With lifesteal, the scoring was 100. There's no EFs out there that can come close to competing with that kind of price point. 2 billion, I can get them sort of close. $250 US with the King Crit seems right. Needs to be a bit longer with the EFs, I'll do the crits. Actually, I'll just find the keyboard. I can end this, so you guys don't have to sit for anything.
Need more time. Back to hell, dog. Need more time.
So you can see you keep up tons of defensives. Yeah. Super boost to your resistances, super boost to your armor, 35% less damage, and you redirect it back. It's just pretty cool. Yeah, I bet you if I had it there, keyboard's gonna be there.
Not ready yet. Your flesh is weak. Still recharging.
See, still highly mobile.
Not ready yet. Still recharging. Back to hell, dog.
Quite an enemy over there. We are in for a fight.
Need more time.
It does sacrifice the crutch, or otherwise it's, has the damage increase of wrath. So, I find it interesting. That's completely survivable and does do good damage without it.
Need more time.
I will not be denied.
Oh yeah, this right here.
Still recharging.
And that was basically one of those permanent overpower moments.
Need more time. Not ready yet.
Bring them up towards where all the heavy component guys are. Kill them off. Easily that way.
Still recharging. Need more time. Still recharging.
No, where's the guy?
Not ready yet.
I'll taste your fear.
Still recharging. Need more time.
The ancient style.
Not ready yet. Need more time. Need more time.
Where is aha.
Back to hell, dog. Still recharging. Not ready yet. Need more time.
Let's see. The hammer just destroys.
Not ready
Guys
yet.
with defense like this. with all that resistance and damage absorption in this level, we can take those charges. I'm not so positive. Hell, that's a good idea.
Still recharging.
Still learning what level 63s are. That's the den. And that was the key run. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll talk to you later. This is the Dreadnaught build for Barbarian. I'll do a MP10 key run so you can see where it really shines as a defensive, offensive build.